Here in the foam asylum, we're in the shaping room. We've got one of the UK's top shapers standing in front of me. We've got Chris Harris. How you doing, Chris? Good morning.
Yeah, I'm good. Morning. I believe you want to know some things about shapes and boards and what have you.
Of course, shaping, it probably does exactly what it says on the tin, but for the benefit of the people that don't know what a surfboard shaper is, tell us what you do.
Okay, all right. Well, basically, what we offer customers is a complete custom service. Because we do boards for people of different standards and abilities and sizes, weights, you know, girls, blokes. So we ideally need to be able to offer a custom service. We do have a range of models as well, which we supply the shops with, and what we found this year is that some of the models have been really, really popular. Our Transformer, for example, we've sold loads of those. This little board here, the twin fin, is really popular as well. Being summer and everything, everybody wants something shorter, wider for the summer small waves. But what I like to pride myself on is the service that we offer our customers because of my background and my history and my shaping time that I've had, because I've been doing it for nearly 20 years now, and I've also competed seriously right up until sort of like a couple of years ago.
And what sort of level were you at surfing?
Well, I won I was English senior champion for 2007 and 2009. So I do have a couple of titles, but also most of my titles come from South Africa when I was competing at a much more serious level. But since I've come to this country, I've turned my hand to boards and shaping. And over the last 12 years, I've had the likes of Alan Stokes and Stevie Winter, and well, there's a whole list of people. Most of the guys on the BPSA tour I've made boards for. Fergal Smith, Kane Kilcullen. Now we're making boards for Ollie Adams and Johnny Fryer, and I can't even think of all the guys. But
I mean, you can't get any better names than that. I mean, these are top surfers, and we know that you're in demand for your skill here. This board, what we got in front of us, this is a real short board. Tell us about this. What is this?
This is a 510, and it's a twin fin, and it's ideally for for the summer. So this is the type of board I suggest someone have as a second board in their quiver. So when it is small and the waves aren't that good, you can still have fun on this board because it's got a lot of area and it's quite flat, so you can get loads of speed on it. But what else can I say about it? It's a twin fin.
Well, what point do you get to shape the board? Obviously, it's designed, it's sprayed. At what point is it shaped?
Well, when the customer comes in, I'll sit down with them and find out what they want, sort of what their ability, what level they're at, and what they're after, basically. And then I'd show them on the computer. We'd sit down on the computer, and I can show them our range of boards. And if there's somebody that's sort of like of a similar ability that's had a board before, it's a good starting point for me to show somebody that board and go, look, well, this guy had that. What do you think? Because what I tend to do as well is let them tell me what they are after first, and then I advise them. I don't just go straight in there and say, this is what you need, like a lot of guys do. I like to listen to the customer first and see what he's after, and then make the board to his needs. And what we do is then we sit with them on the computer, they'd go yes, and I'd explain to them what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, because I think it's really important for people to understand what's happening under their feet. It's pointless going into a shop and just someone giving you a board and then you can't get on with it. It's a good idea to sit with a shaper and let him give his experience. He will use his experience and give you the right advice, so that you don't struggle. Like learners getting small boards, for example, they're just going to take that much longer to actually stand up. So, that's kind of what I like to do, is just gauge where they are, what they're after, and then advise them.
Well, it sounds like you have a real passion for your job as well, and we wish you much continued success in it. Now, with the board that we unveiled today, you've just been pictured with it with the local press. What part did you play in designing that board?
Well,
did you shape it?
No, that is one of our stock, one of our range shapes. It's one of our models. But that board was actually, a lot of time and effort went into that board because of the artwork on it as well, and I'm also responsible for all the artwork on all the Skindogs, and that board in there has got digital art on it, which is something else I was pioneering a couple of years ago when I hooked up with guys from the print environment, and we started doing full-length decals. And I was sort of on my website, I was trying to promote that and say for people, promotions-wise, it's a brilliant idea because you can have a company logo on there or something, and in this case it's worked really well for Matt's thing because he's got his little sign and all that, and we just got that on a memory stick, and I took it into Illustrator, blew it up, you know, sorted it out so it would fit on the board, and then we had the decal printed, and then Jason and I laid the decal up and laminated into the board. So a lot of time and effort went into that one. So it is a little bit special, that board.
It is amazing what you've done, and us guys at joeway.co.uk and for Matt as well, and we want to thank you for all your hard work and for all the passion, for your dedication, for your skills on creating that board for us, for Joe. Thank you very much.
It's an absolute pleasure to be
Chris Harris, I want to shake your hands. These are the hands of a craftsman. There you go. Thank you very much, Chris Harris.
All right, thanks. Right, that's it.